there, you're live. And what did I tell you about eating on the couch?
Hey!
Get it together.
Mom, relax. Hello, folks. I'm your host, Jordyn. Welcome back to The Minimum Cage, the show where I try to find which job will suit me the best. That is, if I find one. In today's episode, we will meet with Cadence and take a look at what it's like being a cinema worker.
Hi, my name is Cadence and I am an independent guest representative at an independent movie theater. Come in a day in a life with me. So the first thing I like to do when I show up is I like to analyze the space to see what the night crew did not do so I can fix it. Yes, we have ice cream and it's a hit. Next thing is we have to turn on our poppers for all of our beverages that the customers like to ask what we have. Okay, let's not waste that. Now, importance aside from stocking the bags is your risk game. So, I got hungry, so we're gonna make another batch. Don't worry about it. Here is the kitchen where all the magic happens of making our delicious pizza for birthday parties and our guests. And now let's go on to the fun part.
Do you guys have like popcorn or something here?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, what size do you have?
We have small, medium, and large.
Where are they? Can I see them?
It would be the ginormous dark purple bag.
I'll get a small, please.
Sure. Would you like butter on that?
Like on the popcorn?
Yeah, on top.
Oh, can I see what it looks like with butter on, maybe?
Yeah.
Looks a little too wet for me. Can I have it without?
Welcome to theater number 5, one of the theaters that is the main victim of the chicken jockey experience. And basically a theater where you can find pretty much anything you put your mind to. Anywhere from lost popcorn bags, to people's jewelries, to even undergarments. I wish I was lying. This is our flat theater. So it is not on an aisle, which is pretty efficient for the people who like it to be a bit more accessible getting in and out and not slipping on all the drink spills that we get. My favorite part is when people come up to us and say, "Oh, I spilled my drink while the movie's going," because we also get a lovely morning soundtrack, which is the only thing that basically keeps us going for this whole minimum wage thing. So. Thanks so much for joining me on a day in the life as a guest representative at an independent movie theater. We hope you had fun, and we'll see you at the movies.
Wow. That seems like a really fun job when you get past all the stupid customers. Oh, sorry. Guests. Anyways, let's invite our guest of the week to discuss what it's like working at a movie theater. Cadence! Yay! Welcome to the show, Cadence.
I'm honored. Thanks for having me.
Now, we have a few videos to watch about working at the cinema, and we want to know your opinions and see whether or not they are accurate.
All right, sure. Bring them on.
Let's get into the highs and the lows of being a cinema worker. All right.
Yep. The chicken jockey experience, or should I say, hellhole.
I mean, that kind of sounds like my ish. I feel like I would be there. I actually think that's me.
You haven't been there. Viewers at home, if you were there, let me know.
Wow. I mean, that was a Steve-tastically annoying video. Am I right? Am I right? Anyways, were you there for the whole fiasco?
Unfortunately, I was. The one cleaning up the mess. I did not partake in it, but I had to deal from ages 4 to like 14 with that whole fiasco.
Wow. Yeah, I am so sorry.
Thanks.
Anyways, on to the next one.
Okay, that's gross.
Again, that's my ish. I would do that.
Oh.
Because, like, that chicken looks so tasty. How in the world did he manage to sneak that in?
I don't know. I know some people, they have like, you know, the fake stomachs kind of thing, or like the bowl they put under, so that's the only thing I can think of.
It's kind of disgusting.
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's take a look at our last video.
He body slammed a movie theater employee at a Minecraft screening. And
body
then the whole theater
slammed.
got kicked out.
Oh my
We
God.
don't
I did
know
have
what
a
happened,
child
but
get
shortly
slushy
after
poured
the
onto
body
his
slamming,
head
they paused
from
the
a
movie
teenager.
on the
That's not
screen,
funny.
and
No,
police
it
showed
was
up.
really bad.
Yeah.
The parent was not happy.
Like, is it like kids body slamming adults? Like, are they fighting each other?
I think
or?
so. It was, yeah, no, there was no age discrimination with that.
Holy crap. I cannot believe that people behave like that in public.
Neither can I.
Again, why was the Minecraft movie a source of violence?
I have no idea. I think it was TikTok. I mean, your guess is as good as mine, but all I know is that was the only time we had to kick out that many people in a theater.
Yeah, wow. Okay, well, in our next segment, we're bringing in a job expert to answer some frequently asked questions about working as a cast member at a cinema. Oh, and for some reason, it's actually a familiar face. Anyways, let's get into it.
Aloha, dudes. I'm Sam. Some call me a career savant because I am tragically, hopelessly, constantly employed. Worst experience on the job. So I no longer work as a barista because there was an incident with a drink ending up in a customer's face. Long story, but hey, you know, I work at the cinema now, so I'm feeling extremely qualified to answer some FAQs about the job. Anyways, let's get to it. Sauce me the board, bro. Sick. Okay, let's get started here. What is the most disgusting mess cinema workers have to clean up? Definitely vomit, bro. It was okay in the end, but definitely not pleasant. You know, it was a lot. Okay, do cinema workers actually have to stop people from bringing their own food? Yeah, you know, there have been some times that I've told someone to throw their outside food or drinks out. Most of the time, people still sneak them in, though. It's craziness, man. You can't stop them. How much popcorn do cinema workers end up eating? I only really eat it occasionally. To be honest, I'm not that big of a popcorn person, but it definitely doesn't help that I'm around it all days anyways, and sometimes I get the munchies. Anyways, guess that's it for this board. Let's get this out of here. Okay, well now that we're done with that, come on, I'm in a flow state, dude. Bring on the next board. Cinema workers' worst experience on the job. You know, other than rude guests, there was this one time where a woman lost her phone and Find My iPhone said it was still in the theater. But we looked everywhere, and I mean everywhere, dude, and couldn't find it. She said she might have thrown it out by accident. You know, assuming the trash was already taken out, we called the phone And there was totally a vibration coming from the bin, dude. I kid you not. I then had to dive into the trash head first to fish it out. She ended up giving me a hug and a gift as a thank you, which was, extremely sweet, but ultimately the whole experience was really gross. How often do cinema workers actually kick people out? It depends on the film, honestly, and the influence of the media, but so far we just haven't had to kick people out since the Minecraft movie. So all in all, not that often, bros. Do cinema workers get to watch movies for free? Dude, I'm allowed to go in on all my breaks and watch the films, and obviously go in to make sure the films are playing. In addition to that though, I do get 2 tickets every month to watch films outside of work. Between all my other jobs though, I don't have a lot of time to watch movies all the time. Oh, well now that we're done with that, let's get this out of here. Yeet! Well, dudes and dudettes, this has been the Minimum Cage Autocomplete interview. I'm Sam, and thank you so much for having me. Now back to the show.
Awesome. Wow. Okay. That was a great segment, but I'm going to pass it over to Cadence because maybe this one is a little bit greater.
All right. Welcome to Test That Skill. And for today's episode, we have a special guest, Director Zach Bowen.
Hey! Thank you so much for having me. When we were rehearsing that, my pants ripped, so my ass is out for all of you at home. Thank you so much for having me.
Okay. Silence. Bring back my girls.
Okay.
All right. So for this segment, we are going to be testing your movie knowledge. So we're going to be showing emojis on the screen, and you're going to have to guess the movie based off of that.
So I'm going to win.
No, so you're going to lose.
No, I'm going to win.
You're going to choke.
Choke on what?
Silence! You're going to grab this golden popcorn, and the one who has the most correct answers wins.
Wins what?
You'll have to see.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. We ready?
Mm-hmm.
First roll.
Okay. Let's see. What is
E.T.
Correct.
Ding, ding, ding.
Round 1.
She's falling home. She's not falling home. She failed.
All right. Second round.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, on the TV, okay. Jurassic Park?
He's closer than me. That's
a
not
lie.
fair, bruh.
You just have shorter arms.
Bruh, you're just big. It's fine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes! So I'm winning. Oh.
Mean Girls.
Mean Girls.
Very good.
That looks like Malignant. Why is there a devil? That looks like why is there a devil?
Devil, because mean.
Because she's mean.
Mean.
Regina George.
That sounds like Satan's school, like.
All right. Next one.
I saw the Wolf of Wall Street, baby.
Yes.
Margot Robbie. Call me Margot Robbie the way I'm
Not a
working.
physical one. Girl.
Next emoji.
All right.
Okay, let's go.
Final one, I believe.
Shaka Khan. What the? A car and a clock?
No.
Why is there an arrow pointing the other way? Back to the Future?
Yes! Oh my gosh. All right. Drum roll for the winner. Director Zach Bowen.
Oh my god, bro. I can't.
You are a winner of a golden ticket of Employee of the Month.
Oh my god, thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me. I actually work at a movie theater, and this means a lot to me. My boss, she runs it like an insane asylum. Like, she doesn't treat us properly, but now maybe I can show her this and finally get more shifts. Now that I'm here, I'm gonna add my letterbox. So it's actually Zach Bowen, capital Z, capital B. And as you know, letterbox winner, Employee of the Month, letterbox member. I'm actually a patron. I've watched 79 movies this month. So, no, not this month, this year. So please go follow me. And yeah, thank you for having me.
Okay. That's not a camel. That's my mom.
Jordyn, is the show still going? This is my day off. I thought we would be done by now.
Oh, oops. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to the Minimum Cage. Welcome back, Minimum Cagers. it's now time to look at the final pros and cons of working at the cinema to see whether or not this job is made for me. Cadence, do you think this job is really worth the minimum wage?
Okay. I would say, personally, there are a lot more pros than cons. However, dealing with human behavior and, you know, cleaning up biohazards, not really worth it, I would say, in that regard.
Yeah, I mean, I certainly see the negative side of the job, but can you clarify more of those? Like, maybe
Pros. So there is the good things that you can deal with. You get your free movie tickets, you get your discount, but you do have to deal with kind of every age group. So we're talking 3-year-olds screaming in the lobby to 14-year-old alpaca-haired teenagers and even elderly people getting kind of bitter when they have to pick their seats.
wow. And as much as the guests are annoying, can they really outweigh the positives of working at the movies? Like, you must have some fun moments at your job.
Oh, for sure. So I've been lucky enough to work at an independent theater where we get a lot of regulars. So you kind of build connections based off of them when you see them so often. You need to know about them a little personally. And it is kind of nice to see familiar faces around.
Yeah, you definitely have some interesting points there. Do you have any other advice or words of wisdom that you would like to share with those who are interested in working at a cinema?
Yeah, absolutely. So watch your movies, because people are going to ask, have you seen this movie, even if it's just been released that day? Even if you haven't been able to watch the full thing, get the synopsis going. And also be prepared to deal with every type of person at every age.
Wow. Well, thank you so much, Cadence, for joining us today. As always, thank you, viewers, for watching. But I have to get back to binge watching. But remember, stay tuned, stay safe, and stay employed.